June 6th, 2021. 10-year anniversary, ladies and gentlemen.
Something like that.
Shit.
Funny but foul. Back at it again.
Back in your mama.
Another guest host this week. Yours truly.
Luciferius.
Something like that.
Danger Doomis.
Welcome back.
Sucking on these papayas,
Funny but
baby.
foul. Tell them, Armo, what's going on, baby?
Just, getting your dick sucked and just flipping off the world, man. What else we gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, I got my microphone, bro. This microphone is like a soft penis. Look at
is
what
that
the
you call
fuck is that? Yeah, bro. This motherfucker needs to take some Viagra. This guy needs to straighten up.
Yeah? Okay.
Straighten up.
Sure.
Acting about and shit. You gotta put him in his place.
Listen, man, we don't want to hear about excuses about Viagra and like loose penises. Or
Yeah, and I don't want to get cock slapped by a microphone.
Like you sound like the Lakers, man.
Lakers?
You sound like the Lakers giving you all these excuses.
Listen, LeBron, this is your time. Get a hair transplant, kid.
I'm pretty
Trade
sure
Anthony
he's
Davis.
got plugs, I think, man.
No, he doesn't have plugs, bro.
Are you sure?
He's got a shitty hairline. That's what he's got.
I'm pretty sure LeBron has plugs.
Bro, plugs these nuts, bro.
Because look, okay,
What plug?
if you look up
Doesn't have hair. that
LeBron's
plug.
hairline over the last few years, you're gonna notice that it's like it was bad at one point and now it's better. So what is that?
Spray paint.
Plasma?
Spray paint.
Christ.
Yeah, that's what they do. They do it like this. They'll do it like this.
I've seen that. I've
And
seen
they'll
it.
go,
Okay.
and they'll go.
Do you know there's a guy
It's
on
just fake, dog.
There's a guy on YouTube called I think it's Get Beamed.
Bro, that's like everybody from Atlanta.
No, but
to
this
fucking
is like
LA.
the guy. This is like the guy that I think even ball players see him. He's like that good.
Yo, is this on still?
No, it's off, man. Relax.
Okay, good.
Check the
yeah,
levels.
yeah,
You
I
don't
got
trust
you.
me.
I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
you.
yeah,
I
yeah.
got you. I got you. I got you.
Our boy here doesn't trust that I know what the fuck I'm doing in front of this.
You
even
know, as
though-
retarded as I am,
You know,
it's more of an insult that you don't know how to do it as well as I can.
You realize that like I was the one that helped install all this shit.
Yeah, and then you started sucking midway between that
Is
and
that-
17th week.
Is that really what it was, or is it that you just couldn't let go of like the control?
What
over
it
this
is
whole thing?
is that mustache is getting too thick for you, boy. You know what I mean? It's
Oh,
weighing
is
heavy
that what
on
it
your
is?
shoulders, and then your brain's not thinking. And on top of this, I got you on like 17 different fucking PEDs right now.
It's got me on like 4 different substances right now.
Yeah,
It's getting to be-
substances.
What do we start? We go
Don't tell people, man.
All right, fine. we won't tell
Microdose
people.
in life, boy.
Microdosing. We got some nicotine, caffeine, any other amphetamines you want to put in at this point.
Adrenaline.
Fucking stims, man.
Fucking statins, bro.
Uppers.
We're on beta-alanine and
uppers,
shit.
all uppers, no downers.
And all BCAAs.
Christ.
And BBCs.
All right, so on to the topic of the Lakers just fucking their whole shit up. This week's predictions for what we had based off of last week, pretty fucking nuts. Because you predicted on the last podcast, actually, that the Clippers were going to come back from where they were. I didn't actually think that they could, but they proved that they've basically got within one game of an actual comeback. Oh, we'll tune in for that. Oh,
Listen, bro. If I was like, when you end up having this kind of luck, you know what you feel like?
what?
You ever seen Spider-Man where he's like taking pictures and he
Yeah.
bri'm the pictures to the
Okay,
fucking
yeah, sure.
like it's like New York
Oh,
Times.
to like J. Jonah Jameson.
yeah. And
Yeah.
the guy's like, you did good, kid.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't fucking weed in his mouth.
You did good, kid.
But
It was
sure.
a big ass cigar, but
Yeah.
times have changed.
Similar, sure.
Times have changed. But
Yeah, well, this week's been nuts, man. For
Kawhi can go down as top 5 clutchest motherfuckers.
how can he not?
Clutch.
Based off what we saw on Friday, dropping another 45 bomb. Like Jesus.
45.
Not only that, but back-to-back threes at one point, basically to kill the game in the fourth.
Slowest movement, but one of the most
Listen, man,
fundamentally sound motherfuckers
his
out
crossover though.
there. Yeah.
I'm not saying it's an AI crossover. No one's saying that.
No, he just has he has the least amount of rhythm for a brother. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's true.
He has no
He's
rhythm.
very fundamental in how he moves. That's for
He
sure.
moves like a white
For
boy,
sure.
man. Even his dunks are like white boy. I've never seen this guy do a windmill. I've never seen this guy do anything fucking cool other than fucking. He drops stat lines for sure.
Yeah.
But does he do like cool ass shit? He doesn't do cool shit, bro.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He does like, you know why? It's because Popovich literally popped him his asshole and fucking fed
Okay.
him like some like Connor Murphy type of nutrients and just told him,
Ayahuasca, bro?
yeah, opened his eyes. He's like, you don't have to be like fancy. You could just be fundamentally sound, and this is like you could win this game, man.
Okay, well, onto the fucking other series or all the other playoff games that are happening.
Shout out to Emil, man. Believed in his
Yeah.
Serbian, Slovenian,
But it-
Albanian, whatever the fuck
Yeah,
they
but
are.
what do you mean it didn't work though?
What do you mean?
They're now it's 3-3.
Okay, but Nuggets came out.
Oh yeah, the Nuggets fucking
Nukes.
killed. Jokic is fucking
Nugs on these
disgusting.
nugs.
Yeah, man. So we saw Nugs take their shit. We saw basically everybody else finished out their series. We got the Nets.
What's
We're-
happening
we're
with
gonna
the
get-
Lakers?
we're
What's
getting
going
into
on
this
with the
in a
Lakers?
I think Schroeder's out. Dennis Schroeder, whatever the fuck his name is. What is
Dennis Schroeder
it?
with the fucking little
Schrodinger. Yeah. The
twinkle toe.
the umlaut. I think he's out. I don't think he lasts because he actually didn't exercise his option on the his 4-year extension or whatever. I think he declined that actually.
Good. He's too incomplete. You need a bigger base. Now that Nets are the way they are, Lakers need a big ass fucking base, and that starts with the point guard who handles your ball. Somebody needs to be able to take attention off LeBron and have good ball handling, because that team is actually that's what they're lacking. Other than LeBron,
You got actually I think the biggest thing that actually fucked the Lakers this year.
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis. That injury. As soon as he got injured, I was
Dog.
like, this series is over.
Remember I told you a long time ago,
What?
dudes that are like too much hair, their testosterone levels is low. Anthony Davis, how many times has LeBron got injured? None. Motherfucker's going bald since he was like 12. All right.
Injured? He just picked up his fucking ankle. I mean, he had
Okay,
age of, like,
but at what
36.
age?
I know.
At what age?
It's a good
How old
point.
is
It's a
he?
good point. 36, 37? Yeah, it's fucking.
Dog, do you
yeah.
remember your dad when he was 37? How old were you? 7?
No,
How much older is your dad than you?
I would have been like 4. I think my dad had me when he was like when he was 31, 32.
Well, how old is he right now? Minus by your age.
Right now he's 62.
You're 28.
Well, turning. But yeah.
So he was 34.
Yeah.
All right. So remember your dad when he was 38? You were 4. Even
Yeah, 30.
30.
Yeah. I would. Yeah.
How
remember
how would he be able to just drop across or run
Well,
to the?
th- Here's the weird part because like, it's a bad comparison to make because we know what LeBron looked like when he was 18, 20, 22 to like going out through his prime. I never saw my dad throughout all of that. I never saw my dad when he actually like played second division football in Peru. So to me, his athletic prime to me is back then in his like whatever
Yeah.
in that late 30s because now he's fucking 60, right?
The boy's old.
Yeah,
Your
now
boy's,
he's
your
getting
boy's
there.
seasoned.
He's getting there.
He's seasoned.
It's
He's
crazy.
Skedaddled.
It's crazy because he can like if you watch him play soccer, like you know that he played soccer growing up.
Yeah, he's got the rhythm.
He's got. I think you actually mentioned this, and I don't know what sport it was that we were talking about, but you were basically like, you can tell right away when someone
Who
does
played?
something.
We're
What was
talking
it? What
about.
was it?
Look at this goddamn weed
What do you got?
memory,
What do you got?
baby.
What was it?
Look, it was your boy, fucking the Drizzy, the Izzy, the white MJ, man.
Scalabrini.
Scalabrini.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
that.
Like you can tell, like when Scalabrini is 80, you're gonna be able to tell that he fucking played. Just the way that the way that they move, the way that they hit the
Ginobili.
ball, everything. So same thing
Touch.
with soccer. Same thing. Like when you watch my
Yeah.
dad play, even with like not
Dude,
kids, but, like,
Maradona when he
younger
was
guys.
like the coach and shit.
Yeah, same deal. I mean, he was like a fat ass gut, but he can.
That's
still,
even worse.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, this guy's
Yeah,
out of shape.
yeah.
At least Scalabrini was like somewhat okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, it just reminds me, because my dad, he's still got that, even like now at the age of like 60, whatever. But yeah, back when he was 38, that for me that was his athletic prime, which is funny.
This is the funny thing though. Do you think your dad was in better shape than you ever were?
Probably, yeah. Like I said, this guy got up to a second division soccer.
People they have data from the 1920s and 30s, World War 1 and 2.
Yeah.
They're saying that those people have the highest testosterone levels.
I would go back even farther than that, actually.
You know what I contribute this to?
What?
Food.
Yeah.
Food. Think about how much more processed food we have right now.
Yeah, but we also have the availability to have far better food than they ever had back then. It's a choice. So
But they have natural food back then.
yeah, we also have natural food to choose from back
I'll
now.
tell you one thing.
We have the most amount of food that we could choose from in the history of the world.
Remember the summer I started working out was actually grade 11 to 12.
Okay.
And I remember I was $150 and I came back in grade 12 and I was probably in 3 months I was probably 170.
Right.
And you know why that happened?
Why?
I went to visit the old country before they could draft my ass. So I
Smart
visited
guys.
the old
Highlights from. We watched the game actually. Nets.
Kauai.
No. Well, like watch that. But we're also talking about today's game, which was Nets Bucks, and so we saw the big three, except it was the big two because Harden got injured like 45 seconds into the first game.
This is the thing. You just do a exponent, right?
Mhm.
You have 3 all-stars on the court, right?
Yeah.
You got 2 dudes and you got 1.
Sure.
Who's going to win?
Yeah, I know.
Simple. Nobody else can stand about. You know, these guys are seasoned vets. They're fucking 10, 12 years in. You know? At best, what's fucking Atikimbo Parabimbo? What's his fucking name? Giannis.
Yeah.
How deep is Giannis right now? 8?
8 years?
He's 8 years in?
No, 5 years in.
5
Oh,
years
yeah,
in.
yeah, hold
You're
on.
talking to a dude that was drafted in 07, bro.
No, I know it's
It's a
fucking
fucking
crazy.
stretch. And then you got 2 of them.
Giannis was drafted in
26.
2013.
Bro, this kid's young.
2013 he was drafted.
8 years.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
26.
So we saw the Nets take it from them, and I think I predict the next take. I mean, everyone's been taking the Nets as their pick all the way to fucking win the chip. I think
Well,
it's
yeah.
almost a guarantee that they make it to the
Guarantee.
finals, but it's really cool seeing this matchup early on because you basically have a conference final now in the second round. So we'll see how this one goes.
I'm surprised.
um,
I'm surprised that. So I'm surprised Giannis isn't guarding Durant.
I'm surprised too. I think
I think Giannis is too slow.
is it? Yeah, I think it might
Yeah,
be that
that's
on,
what it
on
is.
defense, just too slow.
But they're the same weight, same height. That's
But
ridiculous.
I know, but it's just
Same weight, same height.
they play differently.
Yo,
and like in a-
pull up a picture of Kevin Durant naked right now, please.
what?
Not fucking shirtless. Give me a Kevin Durant shirtless right now, please. Listen, guys, relax, okay? KD right
yeah,
here,
baby.
all right? Athletic, yeah,
is he-
stretchy,
Does he have tats?
super
The fuck?
tatted. Okay? Go to
yeah.
Giannis shirtless. See right here. Yo, your
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay? Now go to their Wikipedia. Go to Giannis Wikipedia.
What you got?
Bruh, look at the height weight. Look at the height weight. Ridiculous.
Height, wait, let's see.
6'11", 242. Go to fucking Durant right now, Jamie. This is what you're good at.
Yeah, okay.
This is what you're good at.
6'10",
6'10", 240. What the fuck?
Skinny fat, bro. I don't know what
Bruh.
to fucking tell you.
This much?
Yeah,
Hector,
I
that's like
guess.
if me and you weighed the same.
No,
No.
the discrepancy's not
Oh.
that- it's not that bad.
It's worse.
No, I'm saying like
Look at
thi-
Giannis.
This discrepancy is more than the Durant and Giannis. Durant and Giannis, look, you know
No.
why? It's because Durant's got the like
Everybody in the
smallest
NBA, we
torso
already
I've
know.
seen.
We've already discussed this. They're all skinny as shit.
No, but like Durant's torso is thin, like it is narrow.
Okay, but why is he way heavy then? Is my point. Why does he look like
In the bone density, bro.
bone density? What a bunch of fucking bullshit. You're telling me that all you went like okay, out of 240, all right? Out of 240, let's say
Listen, Matt,
straight
it
bone.
might be bullshit. It might
Straight-
because this is listed weight, but it might totally just be straight out of
But
like
dude,
their ass.
it can't be that bullshit. These
I don't
guys
know,
are like 10, 8 years in. How many times do you think that weight got updated?
I don't know, man.
At least.
Anyway, so predictions on this. I think this one's fucking pretty
Easy
simple.
Nets.
Easy
I think
Nets.
sweep.
And then the rest.
Sweep
the,
these nuts on your face.
The rest of the bracket, I think, is actually pretty easy to predict, except for the West. The West, I think, is a bit of a
Nuggies.
toss-up.
Who's the Nuggies going with?
They're going with
Nuggies.
Phoenix. Nuggets, Phoenix.
Phoenix Nugs.
I like Phoenix as kind of like a dark horse pick because they're super underdog. But I like how they've been playing, and I like Booker when he's on his game. But I don't know if I don't see them beating Denver in 7 games.
Who's Denver got? Jokic?
Jokic.
Yeah?
No, Mitchell's for
No, that's Jazz.
Utah. There's someone else. They got Jamal Murray, but he's out. He's out for this whole like.
All right, so
this whole like series, or actually he's out for the whole
I
year.
think it's gonna be like a 3 3-2, might get to 3-3,
Okay.
but I think it's gonna be a tight battle. I don't think anybody really has. I mean, you could say Phoenix has the upper hand with Chris Paul and thing, but Jokic is like huge.
He's
Like,
a big boy.
not only big, but it's a big area that he's gonna dominate.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's like,
and
you're kinda
this is a center that actually plays like a center.
yeah.
Although he's
and he
creative.
passes.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
pass
He's super creative. with his
movement.
passing, yeah.
But the cool thing about these two teams, you're gonna see like that fucking Steve Nash fucking thing. You know when Steve Nash plays,
Yeah.
have you ever seen like a fucking top 100 fast breaks?
Oh yeah.
It's like 90% Steve Nash.
Well, that's
dog.
because that was
Amari.
Phoenix back in the day. That was D'Antoni ball. That was what they ran. They just ran like blitz.
Beautiful.
Yeah. It was really cool.
Fucking sick.
Anyway, so Utah is going up against the winner of Clippers and Dallas, and that's honestly
That's late.
this is a coin flip at this point. Whoever wins Clippers and
Who do you
Dallas.
think?
I want Clippers. I'm a fan of the Clippers.
I mean, Jokic, I'd want to see you get past
you
the
mean Doncic? You mean?
Doncic, whatever, man. Fuck. Who
Same
gives a
shit.
shit? Yeah, I want to see these fucking Serbs and fucking Eastern Bloc guys go past. See, you know what I mean? Like back in the fucking day, in
Sure.
the 90s with the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
switchblades
Yeah.
and the fucking leather suits and the vodka and shit.
Okay.
But I don't think they will. I think Clip's going to come out. I think it's going to be a toss-up in Denver. Phoenix and Atlanta. I'd say, not Phoenix, sorry, Philly. Philly and Atlanta. I'd say Philly, bruh.
Okay, fair enough. And then
Oh, hold on, though. Who's going to guard your boy? Your bald brotherhood. You know what I'm saying?
which one?
Fucking the Baldies, man. The fucking Balds.
Which one? There's a lot of them.
No, I'm talking about the point guard from fucking Atlanta.
Oh, you're talking about Trae Young?
Trae Young.
My boy Trae
Our
Young.
boy.
I don't know. It's gonna be a tough one.
Our boy. Yeah, man. Good luck. Take care. What do you think?
Okay.
Nets?
Yeah, it has to be net. I see the Nets making the finals. Almost. Paul Mayweather.
That was the worst transition I've ever seen on a motherfucker, son.
There is no transition because
It was transition
what the
was
fuck is
terrible.
this? What the actual fuck is this fight?
This fight's a moneymaker, man. That's what it is.
Like,
It's a
can you actually
moneymaker.
believe that this is happening?
It's so
right now?
fake almost. It's like
Yeah.
a fucking Netflix series.
But it's hosted by Showtime, which is fucking nuts. Did you see the Showtime boxing episode they did on this?
No, I haven't seen it
Fucking
yet.
hilarious.
It's a
dude.
waste of time. Listen, listen. Don't watch that shit.
Watch
but let
that
me
shit.
let me tell you one
production
thing.
value of that was because that's a multi-million dollar.
I know. But
That's like HBO boxing's 25 to fight. What are the fuck series that they used to have? They used to do the same thing for their boxing lead ups, and it was like better than because you've watched the UFC embeddeds, right?
yeah, I seen.
So it's at a higher production value than the UFC embeddeds are. Is what the HBO one had, and now Showtime Boxing has it.
I get it as a hardcore fan, but like if you're looking for quality shit, it's kind of like just to see what's going on, you're watching a reality TV show, which is kind of whack.
100%.
Which is kind of whack to me.
But like that's a lot of like mainstream fighting nowadays. Is that because they want to
The
boxing?
hype is kind of too much. I just want to see the fight now. You know?
Fair enough, but it is tomorrow night. We won't be live streaming that because we boycott this shit for obvious reasons. But we
Dude,
will
it's fucking 8 p.m., bro. Fuck that on
we
a
will
Sunday
we
night.
will discuss it.
Suck my dick.
We will discuss it and then see the results of this one.
You think he's gonna catch him at all?
No fucking way, man. Jesus.
At all?
No fucking
Boys,
way.
how old's your boy? 44?
45, I think.
And homeboy's what? 26?
Yeah, but also 30 pounds heavier, so speed's not on his side.
Nothing's on his side. He's got white boy jeans, bruh.
Well, you said catch him. I'm assuming you mean Paul's gonna catch Mayweather. So that was your question.
Yeah, but generally he's got nothing on his side, regardless.
Yeah, but
Aside from that, of course he's never gonna catch him. He's
Yeah,
just never gonna be there.
that's absolutely.
Even when you wrestle or roll with like a little guy that's like experienced,
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
you could just tell the
Yeah.
guy is gonna be all over you.
Right.
It's actually funny. Little guys tap out big guys a lot easier than big guys tap out little guys.
I can see that. Yeah.
It's so much harder. People don't understand. They're so slick. Like
I-
being 5'2" and like 110 pounds, bro. You move around like Jackie Chan
isn't
all
that,
day.
That fucking like
You're
3
Jackie Chan, bro.
that 3-time fucking Brazilian like or more than 3-time like champion. One of the all-time greats in jiu-jitsu. That guy's
Bro.
like tiny. as fuck, and he's up. Like, I think he's actually competed in like the open weight category. He's like 5'6", whatever.
Okay, can we find out this guy's name though first?
Yeah, sure, for sure. Oh, Marcelo Garcia.
Bro,
Yeah.
you didn't know Marcelo Garcia on top of your fucking tongue?
No, I
How
didn't.
dare you? How dare
I
you,
want to
sir?
say something with an M.
First of all,
but I
there's
wasn't
two
sure.
reasons this is terrible.
I wasn't sure.
Your boy, where's he from? Brazil?
Yeah,
Your neck of the woods?
not really, but
Bro,
okay.
it's like saying me in Iraq, we don't know each other, bro. I walk by in
Yeah,
Iraq
but you-
20 kilometers away, I smell him. Iraq. Arab.
You realize that like all the guys are Brazilian in the fucking IBJJF. Every single one of them.
Yeah,
It's only
not
been
all,
two.
not every single one,
Dude,
but like
literally, it's like 98% of these champions have been Brazilian. Only like 3 times.
you got China, you got Japan there.
you got
America
you got
there.
America, and that's it.
Hold on, keep going up. You got fucking, where's that, bro?
Roca.
Where is that, bro?
This Algeria, Angola.
Angola, bro.
Crazy. So
That
look
guy
at this.
come down.
It's a fucking wall of green, my guy.
Yeah, but that's because it was created there. That's like saying if like a sport's created.
Bro,
in
it's
fucking,
2019.
Listen, in
It's
Peru,
been around for a while now.
Isn't
okay?
isn't there like a sport where you like slap a donkey with a stick in Peru or something?
No idea what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't know what's going on, but at one time I remember some shit like that. It was like you slap a donkey
Listen,
and
man,
you run naked in
what you
front of
search up in Pornhub on your own time,
him. It was
do
like
not-
Peru.
don't
Peru
share with this fucking podcast.
bridal
okay?
traditions.
If you're looking up
The
some fucking
groom-
donkey spanking to get you off at night, I don't
You know
wanna be
those
a part of
fucking
that.
ass plugs as a tail? That's what he was wearing. He was just
Jesus.
running around Peru.
All right, we're gonna move on from this shit.
It was an ad for the that fucking drone.
Yeah, okay,
The
we're,
mini?
we're moving on from this one. Moving on.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Fucking hell, man. I was gonna get a.
Customer service. I don't know if this shit does it to you or not, man. I just fuck, man.
Well, I
You
luckily,
just realize how dumb people are. That's
I
why
don't-
like people buy into these garbage ass fights too, because you just realize like how many dumbass people are out there. in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
world. And you're like, yo, how many times are you gonna like buy into this? Like, I get it, it's cool, it's hype, whatever, but it's like, what are the actual competitive odds here? That's what's boring. Like, if you're a true hardcore fan, you look at this fight, you're like, okay, well, even McGregor, it was fun, but it's like, you know, the guy's rolling with the punches. Like,
Yeah,
McGregor
yeah.
didn't even have the right kind of form. McGregor's like 10 heads ahead in front of Logan.
I know.
I even find, can you even say, hold on, his younger brother's better than him?
Yes, I actually would. I hate both of them because I think it's a waste of time.
Have you
doing
ever
this
seen
shit.
Jake Paul fuck around in the fucking right behind Logan?
Logan Paul easily? It's not.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's a question. Jake Paul has had legit box like as much of a piece of shit as I think that Jake Paul is. He has had legitimate boxing training from legit coaches for like 4 years now.
Yeah.
You can't fuck your way around that. Like no matter what, this guy has had like the top tier coaching available for years. And so even if he started out at a super low level late in the game because he's already like, you know, fucking 20 whatever, that's still miles and miles ahead of what Logan Paul has had available to him for the last, 4 years, the same time span.
I wouldn't even say that. I'd just say as far as body, technique, time put
Their
in,
body,
probably.
Logan's got the better, like you talk about
No,
genetics,
body made for certain
Oh,
things. Certain
sure.
people have certain limbs. Just
Sure,
because he's
okay.
not aesthetic does not mean
I'm like,
that
I'm not
he's
sure
not.
what.
Like-
I don't know what. I don't know what you classify as shit.
Okay.
I'm like, okay.
Hold on. Go to 2020, bro. Don't do this fucking. This is from like fucking 20 years ago.
No,
This
it's
guy's
not, man.
38. You know that?
Yeah, I do know that actually. All these guys are dying, man. Rigundo is also like whatever.
Okay, give me a picture like that, yo. Go down right there. Right there. That's what I want. I'm going side by side. This is true boxing, okay? You see all these pictures and they're flexing and they look good.
Yeah.
It's because they're like relative to their size.
Sure.
If they stand in any way where you can cut like see their how big they are,
yeah.
tiny dudes.
Yeah, but no, it's because these guys are in the tiny weight classes. So I don't know what you're.
No, I know that.
Right is.
But what I'm saying is like you don't have to look good to be a good boxer.
I understand.
So Jake, I think he just has the proper limbs.
Limbs.
Yeah.
They probably look. I would say the limbs would probably stack up pretty close to each other.
Jake's actually thicker. He's thicker up top. He's smaller down low. Logan's actually pretty balanced.
Interesting.
Logan has a lot of legs.
I haven't
Anyway, aside from
Yeah.
all that, I just think he has no chance, bro. This is just a fun
No,
fight.
I know. It's
Just knows
yeah,
these
fair enough.
competitive
it's-
sports,
it's the reason
especially
why I let them
boxing.
Stop watching. Yeah, but yeah,
So how old is it, bro?
boxing
Yeah.
hundreds of years.
bro, so old. So obviously there's gonna be some crooked shit.
Yeah, of course.
What's older than boxing, bro?
Older than boxing. Shit, I don't know.
Give
a
me
lot
some
of
old
things.
shit.
Prostitution. Fucking
Getting money.
getting money. Okay, sure.
Some ways of making money,
Making
right?
money. Sure.
There's
Money's been
honest guys like us, blue collar
Money's
guys.
been around longer than than
Yeah.
boxing. Okay, fair
There's
enough.
blue collar guys, we work
Sure,
fucking whatever. And then there's the dudes.
The what?
The dudes that take money from fucking fundraising,
With
bro.
that, I think you're talking about the we heard about the Make-A-Wish CEO of Iowa embezzling,
Oh,
taking
man.
money.
Special place in fucking hell, bro.
Seriously, man, what the
Special-
fuck?
I don't give a fuck.
We. It's literally called We. How's it? W-E.
Weak. That's
Yeah,
what
we-
that
yeah,
is.
should've been fucking weak,
Should
what
be
it was,
called weak,
Christ.
bro. Some weak ass bitch. Yo, that's some basic ass shit. We.
Literally We. That was it. Just W-E. The We Foundation.
Stupid,
There we go.
man.
Fucking dumb.
Stupid.
But anyways, yeah, this fucking Make-A-Wish Foundation
Man,
CEO, man. What
This
the
chick,
fuck is this?
I told you about this like midweek. I was like, oh, this
Yeah,
is some
look this
crazy
up.
shit. But yeah, so basically, she's just like a chapter owner.
She's a chapter owner,
which is
yeah.
not, as you said, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, no, it's not as
much.
I
Initially,
thought it was
we
bigger. I
thought,
thought it was like
yeah.
the fuck, like V president of
V
the
guy.
entire foundation. It would have been fucking nuts. Which this is still terrible, but it's not as
This
bad.
is
I
like
guess.
a brand, man. Like, this Corona and shit. It's gonna be hard for people to bounce back. Why don't we just collect some money, especially for the homeless people? Like, cause they just get moved. They don't really get fixed.
Yeah.
They just get moved. And like maybe if you get like pretty deep into it, you get an office, you can actually help these people like get jobs and shit and have
Yeah.
affordable housing and shit. Kind of like what most people are trying to do. But when you look at how much they take in,
Yeah.
bruh, some of these people like 70% contributions, keep it
Yeah.
30% to these
It's true.
homeless people.
It's true. It's true. And I don't know, because this just kind of casts doubt into a lot of this because people use
Bump this, please.
and
right-
this is like, what you got?
this fucking song right here.
What you got?
Dude, this song is litty for a titty
Oh.
right here.
Oh,
Oh,
we got some tunes in the background that you guys can't hear for copyright
God
reasons.
damn
but
it.
We'd like to bump it in the background whenever we're doing our thing.
But yo, what do you think's gonna happen there, man? How much to life?
Actually, when I saw they want to get her, you know more about this. They want to get it deferred, so they want to basically expunge this from her record.
See, this is some bullshit millionaire baloney. All right,
is.
This is $1 million baloney
Embezzle
sandwich.
some millions, do whatever you want with it, and then use those same embezzled millions to get yourself off the fact that you embezzled the millions.
People don't want to listen to conspiracy rap or Immortal Technique. You listen to these guys, you're like, these guys are extremists. But dude, they literally talk about this shit
Yeah.
all the time, and it's fucking crazy because it's like 10 years ago we'd listen to something like that guy
Yeah.
when we're like teens
yeah,
and
for
shit.
sure,
We're like,
for
yo,
sure.
this guy's crazy.
Yeah,
10 years later, same shit, man.
I know, man. It's fucked.
It's I wish I was surprised, man. You know what I
You-
mean?
You know, it did surprise me though this week.
What? The block,
Up
man.
the block, it's up the hill, I think, right? Is it right?
Yeah, it's actually
right?
up the hill.
Yeah, up the hill.
But
drive by it.
but still, man, it's in the neighborhood.
Did you remember when this actually first went down when they declared her missing or whatever?
This was like
It was like,
it was like a month and a half, maybe 2 months.
but
I
it was
think.
also like a bunch of women at the same time. Like it was this Trina Hunt, and then also there's like this other girl that got found. I think actually last week, that blonde chick.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if they're correlated.
I
or
don't think
not.
so. No.
How dare you?
Yeah. Oh, how dare me?
How dare
Pull
you,
up the
bro?
receipts, bitch.
Bro,
What you got?
no, I don't got no receipts because I told you I called you. I don't do that receipt shit.
Oh, okay,
I'm
so
not
then-
dumb,
so
bro.
what the fuck-
I've
what are
dealt
you
with
gonna-
too
what are
many
you gonna-
girls to have receipts
What
and
are
be
you
like,
gonna?
oh yeah, here you go. You're gonna prove me wrong. Fuck that,
So what do you
dude.
got? What do you got?
This shit happens. It's actually pretty fucking savage. It's just due to Corona,
What do you
man.
mean? What?
Like stuff like this, extra crime that we've never seen in these areas before. They're just happening because of the population coming in. If you look at the development,
But wait, hold on a second. With this one here, people suspect it was the husband that did it, so that would have nothing to do with your theory at all.
this is the exception though. Generally,
fair enough. I
you're
know what you're
gonna
saying.
see
Yeah, yeah.
more when there's more population, more bad times where people aren't working. Then you're gonna see that happening. This, did the husband do it? Listen, cops aren't dumb, right? If the husband did it, he's fucked.
And
He's
that's actually
fucked.
what people suspect. And now with a bit more actual weight behind it because people were speculating that it was a husband from the beginning,
Yeah.
simply because he was the last person to be around, which is fucking obvious.
Yeah.
The husband's gonna be the last person to be seen with the wife. That's not a stretch, but also because they took a trip together, they went out to the woods with like on a fucking phone detox bullshit, and then when he came back, she wasn't with him, declared her missing, and then she's dead, found in roughly in the same area which they were both last found. So circumstantially speaking, you're like, oh yeah, husband did it for sure. However, today, police actually sectioned off their home and also his parents' home in Maple Ridge. So now people are like, okay, well, now it seems like the husband actually did it. But I just find it ridiculous that right away people are doing this whole shit. She was killed by her husband. And you're like, what the fuck? Every
Chill,
fucking
bitch.
entry into this timeline has some kind of, well, not every, but most of these entries have some kind of mention to the husband. Ian said. Ian posts. Where's the other one? Ian reports.
Boom. Reporting.
Ian was reported. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
every fucking thing.
It's not even real news.
It's
Let's
just
listen to this last one. Ian was reportedly the last person to see Trina when he left for work at 6 a.m. Well, dude.
like, no shit.
I mean, if it was otherwise, there'd be problems. This is some
Seriously, like what
regular
the
bullshit,
fuck?
man.
Oh, the husband was
Homeboy
the last
can't
person
leave
to see
house?
her? God damn. Like, listen.
Guy
and-
can't
and-
leave the house,
and,
dude.
and if it so happens that this guy actually fucking does it, I mean, he deserves prison and everything that comes to him.
But god damn it, man. Be more precise with these
Seriously,
memes.
not only that, but let's not fucking just
He
pitch-
took a piss at
seriously,
6:37
like,
this
what
morning.
the actual fuck? Come on. No activity. Trina was like, Ian returns. Ian,
Yo, go back to that no activity, son.
no activity.
No activity on Yo, is that actual fucking people actually be like, hey,
Yeah.
no activity on fucking
Literally, this is yeah.
Jesus.
Fucking crazy. And then like you look
So
at
this bitch couldn't have just misplaced her phone, huh? That's not
Well,
a factor?
well, the one interesting one that actually made the Twitter sphere and the Reddit sphere in Vancouver was this screen capture from one of her friends, saying that this response that she had back and forth with Trina, felt like it wasn't actually Trina because of the way that she's like texted. She said it felt like somebody else, like somebody was pretending to be Trina wrote this down. So that one, it's like that one's interesting because have you ever done that with a friend where you've either like received a text and you just didn't feel like that was the person?
Nah, because
you know the people you talk with.
This is why I gotta
Why?
skip. Number one rule of trust: you gotta be able to like hear the dude.
What do
When you
mean?
hear the dude, you hear character in the voice. When you see a text, you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
shit all.
No, but I mean, have you ever done that like where, like your girl,
course,
like you're texting
of
a girl and you
course.
just, you know what I mean?
Suspicions.
Yeah, things that they say,
Yeah.
whatever. So this person here, this friend is saying that based on this text, she's like, I don't think that this was her. Just how this was worded, how this was phrased. So, anyways, that one's kind of interesting because that's, I mean, as circumstantial as
Was
it
that
is,
chick on her period?
at least there's,
That's what I wanna know.
Shut the hell up.
No, that's what I want to know. Was
As-
was the friend at this point on her period?
Dude,
like
I'm
when
not
she
gonna-
gave this
you-
fucking.
I'll give you her number. You can go ask her. But I think
Email.
as circumstantial as
us.
all of this entire fucking timeline is, I think this one was the one that was kind of interesting because I'm like, you know, fair enough.
Yeah.
I can see that. But I'll have to
Savage.
die for no reason like that. But I don't know. Speaking of shit that people do for no fucking reason, LGBT corporate initiatives, corporate campaigns. We are now in Pride Month.
Yeah.
So we actually released our podcast, the one that almost got us flagged, at a pretty good opportunity because right now, a lot of companies you're seeing basically everywhere on social media, Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, whatever, everybody's adopted shit for the money, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So you'll see these companies start flying pride flags on their fucking logos. They'll start, putting their fucking getting merch for their employees to wear. They'll start tweeting shit that, we support gay people, we support trans people, we support everybody from all walks of life. You even saw it last month for Black History Month. I always hate seeing it from a corporate level because it always feels so fucking fake and forced.
Anything
feels
they
so
do though,
fucking phony.
anything they do,
And
if they
then-
do anything, it's just like that's how it
And then
is.
like I don't want to feel that way.
Yeah.
Like I want to believe this shit because it's good stuff. But then you look at it, and then you see the way that they post it, and you're like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, there's no connection from them.
Or like
Right.
the worst part is
You
is
got
like,
these executives trying to second guess. Like guys,
Yeah.
20 years into making $200,000 to $300,000 a year. You're trying to persuade, portray. Sorry,
Yes.
fucking weed, bro. Portray like a fucking, 18 to 32 fucking human.
yeah,
being.
yeah, yeah.
So of course you're not really gonna
and-
be.
And you know they get so exposed when you kind of try to take that a bit further.
Yeah.
Like let's say if they say, "Oh, reach out to us" or whatever, and then you start doing that, you start reaching out to see how they'll like respond and how they actually back up their policy, and you can just see right through their bullshit.
Oh, bro, it's a front.
Like
It's a front.
one of the
and-
examples with this pride stuff here is that you'll see a lot of these companies promote it on their corporate logos everywhere that you see on their social media platforms. So for example, Facebook, we got a couple examples here, Pfizer and all this stuff. But then you look up Pfizer Russia or Pfizer Middle East, no mention of pride. Because fucking obviously you're not going to have that shit supported in those countries.
Well, I think the community there, the outrage can get people killed.
No, obviously, no
And
shit.
here,
I'm saying
that's why
it's a good thing, but then
it's
I
like
don't
that.
I don't think that they should be selling the fact that they're like that everywhere when clearly it's just a way to get attention.
Do you think they are trying to do it everywhere?
No, like they're not. This is what I'm saying
Yeah.
because
It's very
they'll
regional.
promote it in certain areas, but not. But then they say that they're about it everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
Shit sometimes.
Yeah,
man.
fuck
It
these
makes,
guys.
Makes me want to like.
You know what,
smack 'em.
man? Listen, all these execs, all that whiskey and blow and fucking hookers. Eventually, your fucking test goes down so much, your dick is fucking smaller than fucking little finger, man. These guys' dick falls off. They get all mad and shit. They get heart attacks and die. Like the future ain't bright for these motherfuckers. So
I guess not.
So just be a good person, man. Like
Yeah,
this
for
shit's
real, for
fucking
real.
savage. This is fucking savagery. Corporation. Linda, where's my paperwork? Fuck you, dude. You fucking kidding me?
Because speaking of savage,
Savagery.
what happened to you the other day, man?
Oh
Tell us some
man.
weird ass
So
shit.
I try to be a man and I'm like, listen, I gotta buy a bunch. Let me buy a bunch of weed, but
Sure.
before, let me do a detox. Okay? And see if I really want to smoke.
Explain a detox.
Detox for me, 10 years smoking weed. Other than the pen, I haven't taken a day off. 10
In
years.
10 years?
Yeah, other than the pen, I never took a day off.
What does that mean other than pen?
Other than prison.
Oh, pen. I think like
Yeah.
a fucking like pen.
Yeah, but even in
Yeah,
pen,
yeah, yeah.
like halfway in.
Really?
Yeah, because we
You
just
go, oh yeah,
we
yeah.
went from county to feds, and then
Right.
and then you're kind of like
Which
there's more.
we will get into. Everyone,
Yeah.
I know everyone gets curious about this because I've actually gotten DMs about this. They're like, yo, bring that shit up. I'm like, it's coming, guys. We're
June
going
12th.
live official. We're gonna coincide it with our live, and I got my boy Vince coming in. So
We
it's,
love Vince.
it's
man.
gonna be
Vince
it's
is
gonna
the
be a
best.
fucking big episode. We're gonna have another guest here. We're gonna watch the fights. We're gonna go live, obviously, and we are also launching officially. We're gonna be obviously we're already set up for it. We've been on Apple, we've podcasts, we've been on Spotify, podcast. We've been everywhere
YouTube,
now.
all that.
YouTube since the beginning, but we are now promoting it everywhere that we know all our friends, family. Now I'm gonna fucking share it to everybody. That I've been keeping it kind of under wraps for like 4 months at this point because that's how long we've been doing this shit, prepping for it and everything.
Yeah, because
But I'm
you
now-
never think it's like having a kid,
Yeah,
right? This is exactly like having a kid.
Yeah.
You're working on something, and you know in 4 months we've made like fucking thousands of times improvements.
yeah, for sure, man. This is
So
like-
many
yeah.
thousands
yeah,
of folds of
yeah.
improvements, but
And there's still room to grow, which is gonna be nice because we
Which
want to
is
have
nice,
you guys
yeah.
on that journey with us as we grow and as we make this thing better.
we just wanted to have it be like acceptable.
Yeah, it's
when
like
it
a good enough
starts.
level for
Yeah,
us to start and then to
like
share.
comfortable at where we understand what
Yeah,
we're doing.
exactly.
We can replicate it over time.
Yeah, yeah.
Things like this.
I'm actually really excited to officially launch because I can't wait to like actually share this for real and see what kind of traction we can get on this. Be pretty
My
cool.
mom's like, "Yo, what do you think? Why do you think people are gonna listen to you, man?"
She's not wrong.
I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, "Bruh, you're like, you're not that smart, man. Like, you're not that smart. Like, What are you talking about? Half the shit, if you can run it back, you're like, you're like, what the fuck did I just say, man?
Yeah.
You replay your shit, it's gonna be garbage. But
That's why
I have
I'm
high
here,
hopes.
man. That's why I'm here.
I don't even care about that. I think this shit's therapeutic, man. I actually suggest like sitting down with one of your friends, just talking about stuff. It's like very therapeutic in your mind. It's kind of like yoga and shit, and like
Yeah,
fucking
have like
going to the
pretend
gym.
microphones in front of you so you think that it's real.
No, hearing the voice, I
It's,
think.
yeah,
connects.
this is actually
This is like,
shit's pretty
you know
nuts.
how in bodybuilding they're like mind muscle connection.
Sure.
You gotta have your mind muscle connection. Fucking Lee Priest or some shit. It's like,
Sure, yeah.
every
yeah,
morning
yeah.
when
oh
I have
my God,
12 my
Lee
eggs,
Priest, holy
I-
fuck.
I curl my arm and I really think inside and I say, you need to divide. This garbage, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it is. When you hear it, it's like your mind and your ears and your voice. You constantly hear everything. It's a cycle.
It does put me in a place. I will.
It's a zone. It's a Connor Murphy zone,
Oh
son.
my God. I will.
Shout out.
I will agree to that. Is that it does put me in a zone. Whenever I put this on, even if we're just chilling, just even if the cameras are off or whatever. If we have this shit, because the mixer's on all the time, you guys.
Yeah.
But if we put this on, it just feels totally different.
Totally.
Even if we're just like
different,
talking
man.
and shooting the shit, it's just I don't know.
It's just better.
It's cool.
Yeah. Every time we like watch edited videos or some shit, I'm like, yo, put it on. Talking to the fucking mic. Yeah, it's sick. Yeah, man. So I was greening out, and what that means for the people that don't know,
For the
it's when you're
non-initiated.
yes, free initiation Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. Rocky Point. Yeah. So it's when your blood goes hypoglycemic. Your sugar levels drop like temporarily, and your heartbeat like fucking. At least that's what happens to me.
Right.
My heartbeat fucking goes up to like 180.
Yeah.
180, bro. I've hit 200 one time. My heart rate hit 200 one time.
I remember you told me this. Yeah.
Dude, it was
Fucking crazy.
insane.
Fucking
Every
crazy.
second was
yeah.
like 10 years, and it was fucking to my kitchen. My dog's like licking me in the face, but I'm crawling because I can't be on my feet
Yeah.
because you go so, and then you're tunnel visioning, bro. I grabbed like a fucking a plate, and I turned on the water.
Like
and I
this
just,
time? Or
yeah,
what?
this time.
Holy fuck, bro. Holy fuck.
Yo, I put the plate up and rolled it back, and I just dripped water onto my face. It was the most majestic shit I've ever done to save my life, bro. And
Just
I'm nothing
thinking
but
of
proud
that
of it.
is fucking
I'm nothing
ridiculous.
but proud of that
Holy
moment
shit.
because I survived.
How
you know?
long did this last? This one?
Bro, this was like I swear to God, 5 minutes and like 52 seconds. I swear. It was like 6 minutes long.
That's
It was
fucking
6
short.
minutes. No. That hyperglycemic shit was
Oh
6
yeah.
minutes.
Okay.
That hyperglycemic. No, you were high for fucking 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
Regular high. But that hyperglycemic shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
Wow.
72 hours. That's what they say, right? 72 hours. After 72,
something like that. Yeah.
your tolerance goes down. You could be smoked 10 years, 20 years. Doesn't matter.
Right.
But yeah, that was fucking fun. And then we're just doing some shrooms, man. We're gonna see the devil or what. But I think these are bunk, bro.
These are. You will open it and then swallow it.
Yeah, taste it, bro.
Disgusting.
You taste the manhood. You know when you do stuff like that,
When we
you
get
do
to
hard
100,
shit.
when we get to 100 subs, we'll do that live.
Not with these, with the chocolate shit. We need to go chocolates.
Yeah, but then you're not popping these fucking pills.
I'll pop these, but we all know this is dick call. This is dick call. This is dick call.
Chocolates were way better. Shout
You
out.
gotta
to,
go. You gotta
shout
go.
out to Stem Chocolate. We're
Yeah.
gonna get around here on one of these episodes as well.
4 chocolates
Yeah.
deep. We're gonna go four little fucking bits.
Jesus, that's 800 mil. That's 800 milligrams.
What I noticed with fucking shrooms that happens is my jaw starts clamping.
I get clumsy. You've seen this.
I get clumsy, but I also get like fucking like, oh, what's
like
up,
someone-
buddy?
yeah.
It's like it's weird.
I get I'm getting clumsy, and then like I start tapping. You seen me tap my leg too? I think you saw that one time.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, bro, you.
Yo, we got that friend, right? Like that
Yeah.
couple weeks
Oh,
ago that
was
texted
nuts.
you
Yeah.
and said at work he was fucking microdose. Work, he had like a bunch of energy. Just a bunch of energy.
Yeah.
And it was like 3 hours. But he was constantly eating. Like he's like, I was devouring food
You need
all day.
that's interesting,
He
actually.
was like, I was just eating.
I know they tell you to eat it to have it with food.
They're hearing about this shit opening up.
Yeah.
Put your flights in today, boys,
Oh, that
because
kinda-
tomorrow is not promised. This is what we learned from this, don't we?
Yeah. that's
Don't
true.
we?
That's
This
true.
is why I'm gonna be on the planes.
Are
With
you,
my
are you allowed to be on planes?
listen, every fucking Middle Eastern learns how to take off from a runway, but not all of us learn how to fucking land. All right,
Sure.
but we're all born knowing how to take off. That's
Yeah,
guaranteed.
Yeah.
See what happens. The Greek islands, man.
Your grounds are nice.
Greek islands are nice. Go there for like 3-4 days. Dude, I want to bounce around a lot. I don't want to be like fucking 2 weeks here, 2 weeks there. It's gonna be like coked out Speedy Gonzalez
Jesus
style.
Christ,
Yo,
dude.
get up.
Jesus,
It's 6 a.m.
Jesus,
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, there's
$30 one
30
way.
bucks. Yeah, yeah.
Within what, South America?
Yeah, for some flights. It's pretty
Bro.
nuts. Like I remember flying in Colombia, it was like $30 for
How
like
dangerous is Colombia right now? Like if I was walking
right
down the
now
street.
Colombia's going through some shit right now, like the riots or something. So I wouldn't want to go to Colombia right as of this minute.
What about Peru?
Peru's decent, although with this election we'll see what happens now.
Brazil?
Brazil's fine. Ish. They got COVID to deal with.
Sao Paulo? Brazil.
Sao Paulo's rough
Probably nice.
because of COVID.
For
Oh,
COVID? I don't
yeah.
give a fuck. We're all fucking immune.
Yeah, fair enough. Except,
Dude, we only need one
bro,
fucking Pfizer,
they,
bro.
They got that Brazilian variant over there.
We only got that fucking one Pfizer, man. We got that Pfizer on the Sazul.
Yeah.
And he's doing good, man. Like we're climbing back up. I'm proud of this. I know I'm gonna bite these words like 20 years later when we fucking find out we're all gonna be zombies
Yeah,
and shit.
sure.
But other
for now,
than
it's
that,
fine.
For now, this bad soup's gone, and I'm happy about it. No more fucking Chinese food for me. No disrespect, but I'm gonna stay clean and healthy. You know, eat that mom's. You know, try to. Dude, you ever get your mom to like write down the recipe and try it out?
Yeah.
I fail every fucking time.
That's hilarious.
Every fucking.
That's because
time.
I don't think my mom's giving me the right recipe to write down because she just does it off like
Dude, I
just does
literally
it, you know what I mean?
sit and watch my mom. Like, I'm like, yo, do it. How do you do that?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
how do you do this? And then how do you do that? But it's like I still fuck it up.
That's hilarious. Maybe that's why she thinks you're dumb. And this
Oh,
podcast
bro,
isn't worth
no, it's
watching.
not even that, bro. It's like 27 years of failures. Now that you got a house,
Yeah.
how far you think marriage is for you right now?
That's a sliding scale. Could be fucking tomorrow. Could be in another 10 years.
Do you
know what
think
I
you
mean?
have control of it?
No, I don't think so. Actually,
You're not one of
like,
those people,
like
huh?
yes and no. Like I don't control the opportunity, but I control what I do with that opportunity once it's present to me. That's about the deepest thing I've said.
There's
this
two.
last podcast.
It is. It's very deep indeed.
Yeah.
And very respectable.
Thank you.
But I think there's two kind of people in.
You mean like type A personality?
Yeah, type A
yeah.
personality. Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Type A
Type B
personality beats up the world, but struggles through it to get what they want. They snatch shit,
Sure.
right? That's their mentality, is to like snatch some shit,
Yeah.
right? That's how they work. And there's some people that are like, okay, I'm gonna do a path. There's gonna be struggle, but life has to present itself to me in a certain way. You're the
Right,
type
yeah,
of
yeah.
person that would be like that, like B type. Versus me, it's like I've gone through way more struggle, but because it's the A type. So if I was successful,
Mhm.
it would look like mine's a better idea. But being me, I know that the logical sense of being you is way better.
Sure.
Way less struggle.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much craziness,
Mhm.
but a steady incline.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which is good to see you, man. It's fucking good to see you buying a fucking place. Just, you know, the thing that you're gonna have to go to sleep at night, and it's gonna be around your fucking taint, and it's gonna keep going around.
What
is that
the fuck is
strata,
that?
bro?
Well, it was like secondhand problems. My parents' problems, fucking obviously.
Yeah.
But the biggest difference now is that now I'm the financial.
Now you gotta
look for it.
pay,
Yeah,
bruh.
yeah, yeah.
You
Now
gotta be
I'm
the
like,
daddy.
financially speaking, now I
You're
gotta
daddy
deal
now.
with that shit.
Welcome to
But-
the manhood, man. Moving out for the
But,
first time.
But yeah, like I remember like a kid in Burnaby. Like I've always grew up in townhomes, and
I
it's
remember
just,
those times.
dealing with that shit was fucked. Because I remember being some like fucking drama. Nowadays, actually, like where we are now, and the ones that my parents are in, there's not as much drama because it's also a newer place. It's
The ratio of salary
Mhm.
to house prices.
true. Yeah, yeah.
And this
for
goes
sure,
to
for
one
sure.
subject that we were gonna be talking about for a while.
Which is
Vancouver real estate.
Oh my
Unreal.
God.
Unfucking real, man.
oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up the session with a little discussion on the real estate market in Vancouver. Cause what the actual fuck? I'm glad
I
that
think
I'm
I'm
on
gonna roll a joint right here.
I'm glad I'm on a fucking platform that I can discuss this without having to pull any punches. Cause what the actual fuck is this stupid fucking market right now? This shit makes no sense up, down, sideways, or up your ass. Honestly, it doesn't.
Those are some fantastic positions right there, but it doesn't, man. However you want to make it fit.
However you
this
want to
thing-
slice this shit,
This thing
this
doesn't
shit's whack
fit.
right now.
Doesn't fit in that
Now,
ass,
however,
man.
I'm not saying that it's bad because there's a lot of people making it. They're making it out pretty well in this situation.
It's kind of like an elephant arm trying to go into like a 90-pound girl. It's just not gonna happen, man. Something's
Yeah.
gonna get destroyed.
Yeah.
So this is the same idea. Like, you guys keep raising these goddamn prices. Yeah, given Prime has come down temporarily, which has no real longevity.
There is so much here. So what I learned in the last like 3-4 months, because I went balls deep in this for a bit.
Yo, wasn't Prime like, what was Prime?
The Prime is right now still pretty low. It was. It got
Super
it got,
low.
It got down like 1 to 1.
It got down,
It got
to,
down to
one,
one.
bruh.
But
It
right
was
now,
people
yeah,
buying
it's
for
gone
one,
up. But
bruh. For 5 years.
We have a couple of friends who've refinanced. Like I got in at a pretty decent rate, but I know friends who have gotten into like a 1.3, 1.4.
Dude,
which is nuts.
I met this one girl. I'm not gonna say her name,
Sure.
but she lives in my mom's complex.
Yeah.
She inherited it's pretty old buildings, but they're all renovated inside.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay.
So she inherited this from her grandma.
yeah.
Her grandma bought this place in 1977 for how much?
50 grand.
$36,000. This house has been paid off for
Oh,
like
really?
20 years, 30
Really?
years.
You don't.
She
fucking
has
say.
a roommate.
You
She
don't
has
say.
a roommate. She's on welfare.
Wait, how big? How big is this place? The grandma's place.
It's kind of like my mom's place. It's like
2 beds. What? 3 beds.
3 beds, about 1080 or 1090 square foot.
Okay.
Okay balcony, not too big, not like mine, not
Sure.
like the L shape.
Yeah,
It's
the
just a
L-shape.
regular
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
balcony,
yeah.
but it's longer.
Right.
But other than that, it's just a regular place.
Okay. So that's actually pretty good,
Yeah,
and it varies across whether you're looking at Vancouver, Burnaby, or if you go out further out into like Surrey, Langley, even further than that in Abbotsford. My knowledge and expertise, the little of it that is, but I'm still confident in, only goes as far as specifically Poco and Surrey, because those are the 2 areas that I was looking at when I was looking to buy a condo or apartment. Everywhere else, I didn't really look into, so I can't speak for those areas. But I can't speak for the whole general, like, what the fuck the market's been doing. So if you go to Facebook.
But hold on.
What?
Let's be honest. Guys like us,
Yeah.
how many of us are going to go buy a place in Vancouver or Burnaby? That's like untouchable.
Burnaby's
Richmond.
actually not untouchable, and I'll go into that in a bit.
Parts of Burnaby.
Yeah. Even
Parts
like,
of
actually like the
Burnaby.
decent parts, surprisingly, and I'll explain to you why.
Some of them are leased, though.
No, but I'm not talking about that.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I know what you're talking about that. Leaseholds. They actually have those in Vancouver too. I didn't know. And like in weird parts.
Everywhere.
They got that in like close to the water near the port side. Last year was supposed to be different because we had a fucking pandemic. We had Corona. The market was supposed to slow down because people were scared, people weren't buying shit, people were freaking out, and so everyone the idea was that the market was going to slow down. Turns out it fucking didn't. It fucking shot up, like way the fuck up, right? And so people were saying, okay, well, kind of makes sense because most people didn't lose their jobs. So if most people didn't lose their jobs and most people are working from home, it makes sense that they're just going to stay in, save in money, and then eventually they will want to invest their money in assets like homes. So fine, makes sense that fucking things were going up. But then some weird shit started happening where the government got involved. And they're like, okay, let's stimulate this fucking market a bit and let's drop the interest rates and let's see what happens. Well, guess what, motherfucker? When you lower your fucking lending rate, the people that were going to buy now really want to fucking buy. And so the prices have skyrocketed in the last 6 to 10 months. Like ridiculous. And so what that's done for the current housing market is that a lot of people, and you'll see this on Facebook, you'll see this shared on fucking news websites, but everyone's bitching and complaining because a lot of homes are selling for over asking. Not only are they selling for over asking, which is not that crazy because the way that they manipulate the listings, I'll explain that in a sec, is kind of fucking stupid anyways, and I'm really pissed about that. But also what's happening is that people are trying to come in subject free. What subject free means is that when you place an offer on a home, any home, could be a house, fucking piece of shit land on the side of the road, whatever, you will be following a template normally saying, I'm the buyer, want to buy for this price, the seller also. In the middle of this contract, you will have conditions, basically your terms and conditions that, whenever, if you ever were to buy like a phone, you look at the terms and conditions.
It's a prenup, bitch.
Basically.
It's a
And
prenup.
so in these subjects, normally you're going to have stuff like one of the subjects is the buyer needs to secure a mortgage. The next one is the buyer is going to arrange a home inspection.
How many dicks can fit in this home?
The buyer is going to review certain documents like strata docs, all stuff. Those are like subjects, and you remove those subjects when you're ready. So when you get when you're confident that you're going to get bank approval, you can remove the subject on the financing, so on and so on. When you get a home inspected and all that stuff, a lot of people are going in subject free, which means there are no terms and conditions to their offer. They can basically, if you have a home listed for 500 grand, they are confident they can get 500 grand to you by the closing date. So they don't have to go to the bank to get shit appraised. Like, they just know they're good. That fucks so many people up, because normally when you get a home, you are supposed to be not cautious, but like, you're supposed to do your due diligence. Make sure the home's in good shape, not just because like a lot of people are not like you. They don't know what the fuck like they're doing.
They don't look in their drywall, bruh.
They're not, right? And not everyone has to know that, right? So they're going to hire somebody that they feel should know this. Home inspector's one of them. But a lot of these people just come in subject free, and then they're like, fuck it, I can take this home and I'm good. So everybody who's trying to do this responsibly gets screwed in the process, because their offers are not going to be considered, because somebody else is coming in with a basically cash now offer, which is fucked. The other thing I was going to mention earlier with the whole like overlisting, that is such a crock of shit right now, and I'm so mad about all this.
Spill the beans, boy.
Right now, we have a lot of incentives for first-time home buyers. One of them is you can withdraw from your RSPs with no penalties if you're going to use it towards a home for your first time, right? Which can be really handy, because if you have a lot of money saved in your RSPs, that can go a long way. One of the other incentives we have is homes below 500 grand, if they're a resale, are exempt from property transfer tax, which can go a long way again, because depending on how expensive your home is, you're paying up to like $5,000 to $10,000. Getting that exempt is a pretty fucking good deal. So a lot of people having that 500 grand in mind will set their searches
for that
filter. Well, it doesn't take 2 minutes to figure out that
how many come back.
As a lister, I don't care if my home's worth 600. I'm gonna list it for 500, so all those motherfuckers who had their filters are gonna look it up or get their pings going. So then when it comes up, then they're gonna fucking all come in 20, 30 offers, and then I'm just gonna pick and choose the best one. So that is ridiculous. Because I came into this thinking, I'm like, okay, this is my budget, this is what I got, all this stuff, I'll get in. And then turns out it's all a crock of shit. It's all fucking fake news. And so I ended up getting a place where I got lucky, because the home was listed actually at its value.
Babies, a hair transplant, fucking a dog. Solid, man. You're going to go back to Peru as the president. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, man.
Get a Jap wife. Get a Peruvian Jap wife. Oh, my God. Dude, your mom would be so proud of that.
Maybe.
Dude, it would be the proudest moment. You want to close this out?
Yeah.
Give me a couple good one-liners, man.
We'll say fuck the housing market.
Fuck housing market.
Fuck Make-A-Wish Foundation for doing that shit.
Yep. And we got to be honest about this week. This week's a mediocre week, man.
This week was okay.
If this week was weed, this is what it'd be like.
It's a mediocre weed.
It'd be it wouldn't be quads. It'd be high trip.
Watching this on YouTube. Make sure to follow us, Funny But Foul, at Funny But Foul Podcast on Instagram.
Yep.
Funny But Foul on all your major platforms, on Apple, Spotify, Google Play, everywhere else. And YouTube as well. Make sure to like and subscribe. Catch us. We'll be here next week. We're going to be here again, guys. We're going live. We are going official. We're going to have a new guest here. It's going to be lit.
Yeah, tune in for that fight, man. Don't be a puss. la, la, la. Dirty bitches coming over. She said Van, I said babushka. Always in your asshole. Auto-tune my nutsack.
Cutting all this out.
Are we actually recording for
Yeah,
real?
yeah,
No,
let's go.
dog. It's just a test.
We don't need a test, bro.
Dog, test it.